Hey, Frank, it's Vinny. Oh, buddy, I've been away for a little bit. I'm sorry about the gap. Oh, boy, I'm sorry about the gap. But, buddy, I went on vacation. And let me tell you, I get on the transport, and everybody's all excited. They say, Vinny, oh, boy, I bet you can't wait to get laid. And I said, what? We're going to get laid? And they said, oh, yeah, when you jump off the transport, you've got pretty girls with beautiful brown skin. They'll be waiting for you, Vinny. And as soon as you get off this transport, you're gonna get laid. And oh boy, they egged me on the whole way. I made a friend on the way, and I see him at the bar, and he says, "Oh boy, Vinny, you're gonna get laid so hard. You're gonna get laid like you've never been laid before." So I get off the transport. Sure enough, there's a whole bunch of beautiful brown-skinned girls out there. 3 of them come running right up to me, and I got laid. Now, it turns out, though, Frank, it means something completely different. It was quite innocent, actually, and I got kind of grab-assy, and I had to be restrained, and got the trip off to a bad start, but it picked up from there, and I had a great fucking time. A great fucking time, Frank, let me tell you. Now, you go on these getaways, and it's just you and your thoughts. You got no responsibility. It's like being 12 again. You know, these all-inclusive resorts, you step off the transport, and it's just like being 12 again. You don't have to make any decisions. They tell you what you need to do for the day, what's going on, how you need to dress for dinner. It's just like being a kid again. It's the best thing ever. And it gave me time to think, and thinking about my travels in Eve. There's something special about the people that you meet along the way. As a matter of fact, the game itself is all about the people that you meet along the way. Now, Frank, recently, one of the outgoing CSMs, fanning the flames of low player counts, people quitting, he did a survey. Now, I had a look at those pie charts, and best I can figure, the majority of the people leaving are coming from nullsec, and the majority of the people leaving had 3 accounts, and the majority of the people leaving seemed to be solo crabbers and ratters. And I really think all of those people have bought into a terrible lie. That lie is the biggest lie in Eve. Grind, grind, grind. Get yourself a bigger ship. Repeat. Rinse, grind, 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 get yourself a bigger ship. Well, let me tell you something, Frank. It's not about the size of your ship, it's how you use it. Now, that may sound like a cliche, Frank, but I'm telling you, buddy, it's all about the people you meet along the way. It's got nothing to do with the size of your ship. Take Hemra Atavuli, for instance. New pilot. Out there criming away in wormhole space. Vinny gets a hold of him. Vinny holds him down and gives him an out. Said Hemra, if you pay your fine, I'll escort you out of the wormhole. Now, I made a mistake, though. I called it a donation, and he ended up sending a donation straight to the Blood Raiders Children's Charity, which I couldn't immediately confirm. So the pilot understood that he could trust the wormhole police and gave me personally another $2 million. I was able to confirm his donation and send him $2 million back, and we got some really great artwork from that encounter. He got a nice mention on the Reddit. And again, it's all about the people you meet along the way. Recently I took a journey down to the Dairy Queen. Went down there in a police shuttle, unarmed. On the way there, my buddy Drusus. Run into my buddy Drusus, just a random encounter. And, I tell him, hey buddy, I'm heading to the Dairy Queen. You got any pull here? Can you get me through the bubble-fucked gate? And he says, I don't know, man. I'm not in charge. We'll see what we can do. So Drusus gets into some one-on-one action with a carousel. I got a really nice Twitch highlight of that, Frank. It's nice and short and sweet, and you might enjoy it. Now, after that went down, I did indeed fly into the Dairy Queen. Got through the bubble-fucked gate with that wonderful new shuttles just warped away from those things. That was just wonderful. Hung out for a bit, looked around. The goons were in there. They seemed contained a little bit. And then this Condi fleet comes in harpies and jumps through the gate. So I followed them through. I had a perch set up there. I figured I'd take some pictures, look around, and I was getting about to my bedtime, and I figured I'd get in close and fly through the fleet of harpies. I'm just an unarmed police officer in a shuttle. What are they going to do? So I get up close to the harpies. They started shooting at me. Holy fuck. So I ran away and go back to my safe spot, and sitting on my safe spot are some fucking goons. And they shot up my goddamn shuttle, destroyed my pod, sent me home. At least I didn't have to schlep all that way home through Lulsec, Nullsec. And I didn't get to Dairy Queen through a wormhole shortcut. I took the long way, too. Just flew right in there like I owned the place. Well, after that's all said and done, I sent a message out to Mustang, let him know that, oh, we understand mistakes do happen, but this is uncalled for, shooting an unarmed police officer. Mustang saw things my way, sent me back a really nice reply, and donated 100 million ISK to the Blood Raiders Children's Charity. Good job, Mustang. You're putting on a good face for the goons. Got a high view of the goons, but when shit like this happens, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel really good to have the people recognize the importance of the police and support us along the way. Because again, it is all about the people that you meet along the way. Now, another good example would be some pilots with the New Jovian Collective Alliance. Now, you might remember back at our last graduation ceremony, it was sponsored by New Jovian Collective. They gave us a total of 13 Asteros after all was said and done. Well, we got a report of some vigilante hunter activity in the wormhole we were looking at. So we set up a sting operation. We did. And it was some New Jovian Collective pilots that jumped on the bait. And we got into it, mixed it up with them. We lost a couple of ships. They lost a couple of ships. And after all was said and done, they came out ahead on the ISK ticker board. Now, that's not to say we didn't actually come out ahead, because what we found out later is the Exodus. His Hecate had 8 kill marks on it. You can't buy a single kill mark, never mind 8. And he was a little butthurt. He was a little bit salty about that loss, so he requested a public hearing in front of Judge Grinning Idiot, and we had a real good time with that. It's a bit long at 24 minutes, but Frank, maybe you'll include a link for that Twitch public hearing interview with the Exodus, and his crew leader had got in there at one point as well. We had a real good time, and at the end of it, we came to a really amiable agreement. And everybody involved felt a whole lot better about the encounter and possible encounters to come in the future. Because you know what, Frank? It's all about the people that you meet along the way. Now, you might have seen recently on that fucking rag Reddit, Sayel Arengale made up some original artwork. Some original police-themed artwork, and Reddit shit all over it. You know how Reddit is. People are out there having fun. That's not the narrative today we're spreading, Miss Arengale. Today's narrative is the fucking game's dying. How dare you fucking have fun? And they shit all over it. Well, fuck you, Reddit. I saved it. And I'm sending you the images, Frank. It looked like she had a whole lot of fun with that. And good for her. Good for her. Let's take all those people that are having the fun, whether it be at our expense, laughing with us, laughing at us. I don't care. So long as you're having fun, we're all good, because it's all about the people that you meet along the way. Now, Frank, it wasn't all good news. Oh boy, we really did have an unfortunate situation where there was a no-knock raid at the wrong fucking house. Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank. It ended up with the disciplinary action. We're down a man. We really are down a man because of it. Trusted friendship was in jeopardy. Luckily, I was able to save that friendship and make it even stronger. Got a little image for you included at the response at the end of all of that. Because, Frank, nobody knows better than anybody else that it's all about the people that you meet along the way. Now, Frank, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, but not before mentioning that it's very important that everybody knows that there is no Shadow CSM. Vinny's not a member of the Shadow CSM. The Shadow CSM doesn't exist. But holy fuck, Frank, we got the pacifier upgrade I asked for and then some. I can't fucking wait. Vinny's got wood, fucking wood like you wouldn't believe, Frank. As always, buddy, thanks. We love you, Frank. Nobody has been a better friend to the Wormhole Police than No Toras News. You've made actual financial donations, donations of your time that can't be replaced. Hours of your life spent to support the Wormhole Police, Frank. And let me tell you, it's all about the people you meet along the way. Love you, Frank. Have a great fucking week.